My name is Annie Risemberg. I'm a documentary photographer and photojournalist from the US, and I'm based in Bamako, Mali. I applied for the mentorship program with the Coalition when I was still living and freelancing in Philadelphia, and then I moved to Mali a year ago, and that's when the mentorship process started for me. I came to journalism from outside of the industry. I studied fine art photography in college, but I had no journalism training whatsoever, and I had no contacts in the industry. So when I reached out to the Coalition, I had been published a few times and I was working on a long-term project, but I was still really struggling with how to make the work I wanted to do sustainable. And at the time I was working in bars and restaurants to make ends meet because my freelance work was not cutting it. The mentorship has helped me on multiple fronts, I think. One has been improving the work itself, another has been on getting work published, and a third has been building my network. With long-term documentary work, often one of the goals is to create work that's good enough to get a grant of some sort so you can continue the work without paying for it out of your own pocket. I worked for a year on a project here in Mali, and I had critiquing from my mentor. And then this January, I was awarded an early career grant from National Geographic to continue that work. So I've also been working with my mentor to get more work out there. The knowledge that comes with planning something from conceptualization to pitching to publication, that's something that I'm going to use for the rest of my career just to get income and then to get my work out there and seen. And then I've also been working with the Coalition to attend training for journalists. Of course, that's provided me with training, which is necessary, especially if you're working in a place that can be dangerous like Mali can be. But I've also met people through these trainings who have introduced me to more opportunities for work. So as anyone who's worked as a journalist knows, the industry is difficult. It's really hard to get ahead, especially as a woman in a male-dominated space and especially as a freelancer. For me at the beginning, honestly, it seemed insurmountable. I think that one of the most important things you can do is to reach out. There are many women who have been through the tough stage where you don't really know if it's going to work out or not. You don't know what you're going to do. So their knowledge is really invaluable to someone in my position. This isn't something I think we can do alone. I think we need support from others, and we need to give support when we can. I honestly can't put into words how much the Coalition has helped me launch my career. It's still in the early stages, but at least now there's a path in front of me. There's a trajectory. I'm making a living. Compared to where I was a year ago, I've made a ton of progress. And of course I worked hard for that, but I don't think that I would have been able to make as much progress as I have in 1 year without the help that I've received.